Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Needham High School, home of the Needham Rockets. The Lady Rockets host your Lady Womps in a Bay State League girls basketball competition. I'm Al Barisi, with me Jeff Poster, and Braintree comes in tonight still undefeated, still holding on to the #1 ranking according to ESPN.com. Boston, 7-0 overall, 5-0 in the Bay State Conference. Needham, though, right behind them in the Cary division, 5-2 overall, 4-2 in the Bay State Conference. This should be a good game.
Yeah, Needham trying to hang with Braintree as best they can in the standings. They've done a decent job so far, though. One thing you could look at going into this game, these two teams have two common opponents in Framingham and Brookline. Braintree handed both those teams pretty big losses, and Brookline came in here and beat Needham, so take a look at that, and you've got to be wondering how much they can keep up with the Womps tonight.
Braintree comes off a very impressive 70-plus point victory against the Lady Flyers of Framingham. So their second road game in a row, but Braintree doesn't seem to mind being on the road. They take care of business. And again, the tribute, most of that to Kristen McDonald. She is a very, very disciplined coach. She worries about the little things. The big thing will take care of itself. She has her team highly focused and focused on the game at hand, not looking back or not looking ahead. And that's a credit to her and her leadership in coaching this team.
All a mental game with her.
Needham High School. Tonight's Bay State Cary girls varsity basketball matchup.
We're going to defer to the public address announcer for the introductions of our starting lineups and the national anthem. Stay with us for Lady Womps basketball here on BCAM.
Beware the price of admission is not intended to jeer, criticize, or downgrade players, coaches, or officials. We request a spirit of enthusiasm to be made positive and supportive. We remind you Needham High School is a smoke-free facility. The consumption of alcoholic beverages is strictly prohibited. Anyone failing to comply with these policies will be subject to ejection. Thank you, and enjoy the game. Let's start by reading the starting lineups for both teams, starting with the visiting Braintree Womps. At one guard, the south part number 23, Keelan Gibson. At one forward, the shooting number 13, Brianna Hill-Levy. At one forward, the senior captain, number 35, Molly Regan. At another forward, the senior captain, number 11, Bridget Hill-Levy. And at another guard, the senior captain, number 10, Ashley Russell. The head coach of the Braintree Womps is Kristen McDonald. She's assisted by James McDonald. And now the starting lineup for your Needham Rockets. At one forward, sophomore number 33, Kara Pedrorio. At another guard, junior number 11, Kathleen Rosa. At another guard, the junior captain number 30, Megan Woodward. A senior forward, number 13, Rachel Shannon. And another guy, senior captain, number 20, May Sussman. The head coach of the Needham Rockets is Amanda Sheedy. She's assisted by Jackie Branca, Vicky Vitale, and Dean Putnam. We ask the offense now this time we ask the offense and attendants to please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to Needham High School, home of the Needham Rockets. Lady Womps here to continue their march to the DCU Center for a second consecutive state title. Coming in tonight's game, 7-0, but when you go back to last year, a 23-game winning streak for the Lady Womps. Needham, always a tough opponent here in the Bay State Carry Division. Regardless of the sport, Needham and Braintree always have tough competitions, and it's always going to be a competitive game.
That should be a fun one. One thing I noticed as they announced the starting lineup there for Needham, one thing they have that a lot of teams at Braintree doesn't have that they face against is some size. They've got some decent height in Rachel Chen and Maeve Sussman, so should be able to at least potentially physically match up with some of the Womps players, which is usually a big advantage for Braintree.
Braintree starts with Bridget Herlihy, Brianna Herlihy, Molly Reagan, Keela Dixon, Ashley Russell, the Lady Rockets of Needham. A junior, Kathleen Rizzo, a sophomore, Cara Petronio, and three co-captains, junior Megan Wentworth, senior Maeve Sussman, and number 13, senior Rachel Chen. Rachel Chen up against Bridget Herlihy for the tip. Braintree controls.
By the way, you notice too, Needham very vocal defensively.
Molly Reagan for three. No good. Ashley Russell with the rebound. She gets fouled underneath. She'll pick up the first foul. I don't know if she's in the act of shooting or not.
Looked like she was trying to pass that one to Brianna Herlihy, but she went to the ground. I think the refs agree, so underneath the basket.
So it was before the shot. First personal foul on Kathleen Rizzo. Inbound pass. Keela Dixon, nice move down the horn. Excellent defense by Sussman to anticipate the pass, step into the passing lane.
Now Needham came to play. You can already see they're running this 2-3 zone, moving three defenders out on whoever gets the ball. Good rotations.
Keela Dixon for three, a little bit strong. Quickly, Needham comes back the other way. Kathleen Rizzo, a junior, at the one spot for the Lady Rockets. Braintree in their traditional man-to-man. Brianna Herlihy goes for the steal, no good. Sussman baseline, good cutoff by Ashley Russell. Molly Reagan anticipates the pass, steps in front, picks up her first steal of the ball game.
Now Needham is trying to change up Braintree's defensive vision. Didn't work.
Molly Reagan, good baseline drive to the basket. Cara Petronio picks up her first personal foul, second team foul for the Rockets. That'll put Molly Reagan at the line for two.
Now this is one thing you can't do if you're the Rockets is give up these early fouls.
And Braintree typically very, very solid from the free throw stripe, and Molly Reagan
Exactly why you don't want to give
works
those
on the
fouls.
first one. Exactly. You can't afford to give Braintree 3 points. Rebound, Bridget Herlihy, and she puts it right back up and gets the bounce. So Braintree up very quickly, 3-0 here in the open moments of the ball game.
Quick press too. Keela Dixon, Ashley Russell out here in the backcourt.
Kathleen Rizzo looking for some help. Partially blocked by Keela Dixon, but Needham controls.
Well, Needham's aware that they need to push the tempo a little bit.
And Ashley Russell with a steal. Nice lead pass to Brianna Herlihy, and Sussman. Good foul there. Helps Brianna Herlihy up. Good show of sportsmanship, but a very physical game.
Well, Needham's clearly going to make Braintree try and earn it at the free throw line. That's, like you said, a good foul for Sussman. She wrapped up Brianna, didn't give her any chance to put that shot up and try for a three-point play.
That is Sussman's first personal 3 team fouls on the Lady Rockets thus far.
Works out.
Brianna makes the second, so Braintree up 4-0 here. 6:25 remaining. Braintree full court pressure again. Nearly comes up with a steal. The Rockets have 4 players in the backcourt and still can't get the ball up.
Excellent pressure by Braintree.
Molly Reagan tips it to Keela Dixon. Brianna Herlihy pulls up. Straight away, no good. Chen with the rebound very quickly. Needham needs to bring him back. They want to gain half court before Braintree has a chance.
That's their best chance to do it, is in transition, not giving Braintree a chance to set up.
As you mentioned, Needham matches up physically, height-wise, with Braintree better than any team they've faced thus far this year, and they've made it a physical game.
Yeah, Petronio, who I didn't mention before, also out there, some decent size, and Molly Reagan has to pick her up.
Rizzo one-on-one against Bridget Hurley. He dishes. Sussman over to Rizzo. Rizzo for three. In and out. No good. Rebound, Brianna Hurley.
Good look. Just doesn't get it to fall. Ooh.
Russell tried to thread the needle. Couldn't quite do it. Petronio comes up with her first steal of the night. Braintree up 4-0 with 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. This is going to be a high-energy ball game already. Rizzo partially blocked, no, fully blocked by Bridget Hurley.
Nice job. Good awareness by Bridget, not biting, staying with her man, getting the block.
Bounce pass intended for Keela Dixon, just a little bit too far. Braintree's going to have to move a little bit faster. Needham doing a good job of anticipating and stepping into the passing lanes. Rizzo over to Sussman. Sussman nearly turned into Ashley Russell, but Rizzo picks it up. Dishes stolen by Brianna Hurley. She's going to go all the way for two.
Fast
with
break.
3 points on the night.
Well, Needham's taking a long time in the shot clock because they can't penetrate, and they finally go to try and take the shot, and Braintree's defense eats that up too.
Shot by Sussman, no good. Brianna Hurley with the rebound. Kicks it out to Ashley Russell. Good shot for three, no good. Keela Dixon battles for the rebound. I'm going to say it went off of Keela. Good play. Excellent play by Maeve Sussman. Correction,
play.
no, that's Megan Wentworth, rather. Megan Wentworth with a great defensive play. Dribbled it off of Keela Dixon.
Yeah, diving to the floor and awareness enough to throw it off of Keela's leg. Here's where Needham's going to run into problems.
Yep, and Ashley Russell with the steal, and she ties up Kathleen Rizzo. Possession now in favor of the Rockets. So Needham will retain possession, but there's only 20 seconds left on the shot clock, and they haven't even gained half court.
No, and that's where they've been struggling too, is just getting into good position with the shot clock still in their favor. You think a lot of times too, high school, college level, you got way more than enough time to shoot the ball. But
Maura Russell and Erin Greeley in the ball game. A steal for Braintree, off the glass, no good, and the rebound is Petronio.
well, Needham should be counting their blessings right now because they're very fortunate this game is as low scoring as it is.
Bridget Hurley with a behind-the-back pass on the ground to Maura Russell. Exceptional play by Bridget Hurley.
Another steal.
All 5 starters for Braintree have at least one steal. And Brianna Hurley in the low post fouled before the shot. Maeve Sussman picks up her second personal very quickly. That's the 4th team foul for the Lady Rockets.
Well, that's the danger when we saw her wrap up Brianna Hurley here earlier. You play that game, you're going to get into foul trouble.
Scoop shot by Bridget Hurley, good for 2, and Bridget's got 4 points on the night. Allison Lebworth checks in the ball game for the Lady Rockets. Pass down low for Lebworth. She has to kick it back out. Wentworth for 3, off the front rim, no good. Ashley Russell with a long rebound. Pulls up, straight look up the hoop and picks up a 10-footer.
That's Ashley's, I think that's her best shot because most players are expecting her to drive to the basket and go in for the layup, but she loves that little mid-range game. Not even a mid-range game, that's a short game. So she goes up and a little stop and pop.
Head coach Amanda Sheehy calls timeout, stops the clock with 2:49 remaining in the first quarter. Braintree on a 12-0 run to start the ball game. We're watching Lady Womps basketball here at Needham High School on Braintree Community Access and Media. Welcome back to Needham High School. Lady Rockets trail the Lady Womps of Braintree 12-0. We're in the opening quarter of the ball game. 2:49 remaining in the quarter. Needham called a timeout. All 5 Braintree starters have steals in the ball game. Kristen McDonald choosing to go with a full court trap early on, and it's paid big dividends as Braintree is stealing the ball almost at will, and if Needham does control the ball, it takes them all 10 seconds to get to half court.
Yeah, it's not even that Braintree's stealing it, it's just that they're taking so long to get it down that they can't even set up.
Pass down to Petronio, and they gain half court finally. Wentworth drives the baseline, swatted away by Brianna Herlihy.
That's a desperation shot.
Keila Dixon with the long rebound. Couldn't control the lead pass, but again, great athleticism by the Lady Womps. Needham doing their best to hang. I just don't know if they can keep up this intensity level for the entire game. They're going to have to run. They're running out of gas.
Well, that's the problem, too, for any opponent really playing Braintree, that their talent level is so much higher above the rest of the competition. You've got to have this intensity, but it's hard to maintain and keep up, like you said.
Keila Dixon nearly came out with a steal. The ball went off her fingertips. Needham will take over. 24 left on the shot clock for the Lady Rockets. Wentworth gains half court. Mara Russell with the steal and gets it over to Molly Reagan. Keila Dixon all alone. Good look at the hoop for 3 and nails it. And with that 3-pointer, all 5 starters on the board scoring-wise. Keila Dixon with 3, Braintree up 15-0.
Defense is relentless right now.
Needham had a 2-on-1, and Braintree just intimidate them. Outlet pass by Ledwith, out of bounds. Just over a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Braintree up 15-0. Brianna Herlihy, low post, kicks it out to Mara Russell. Clear shot at 3. Mara Russell quickly with 5 points on the night. Ledwith tried to drive baseline and get by Brianna Herlihy. Brianna picks up her first personal foul. That's the first team foul for the Lady Womps. Bella Tanetti checks in, as does Ashley Russell. So on the floor for Braintree, Tanetti, Dixon, Ashley Russell, Bridget Herlihy, and Molly Reagan. One minute to go in the quarter. Kathleen Rizzo thinking about a 3, but the defense is just too tight. Ledwith drives the lane, tries a scoop shot, and picks up a foul on Keila Dixon. Good aggressive move by Ledwith, and did the only thing she could, trying to go underneath the outstretched arm of Keila Dixon, and picks up the foul. That is Keela's first personal, second team foul for the Lady Womps. Ledwith will be at the line shooting 2. Bridget Herlihy with the rebound.
Well, you gotta hit your free throws if you can't get to the basket.
Lead pass to Molly Reagan, who kicks it out to Tanetti. Tanetti tries a 3.
This one's going against Keila again.
It is Keila Dixon over the back. That's her second personal.
23 Keila Dixon, her second personal, third team foul. For the Womps, number 5, Mara Russell comes back on, replacing Keila Dixon.
Mara Russell checks in the ball game. Keila Dixon with a well-deserved break. Braintree calls off the full court trap for one of the few times this quarter. 35 seconds to go in the first. Ledwith, lead pass down low. Great pass to Rachel Chen. Chen can't convert.
think she was too worried about securing the ball. Take a breath, you had a second. Wait for the clean shot.
Good perimeter ball movement by Braintree. Molly Reagan, top of the key, kicks it back out. 6 seconds left. Bridget Hurley for three, no good. And it goes off of Mara Russell. 2.7 seconds left in the first quarter. And Braintree's going to make sure that stays in the backcourt of Needham. Shot by Megan Winworth was blocked by Ashley Russell. And the first quarter's in the books. The Lady Womps 18-0 lead over the Lady Rockets as we begin the second quarter. You're watching Lady Womp basketball on BCAM.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
Welcome back. We're here at Needham High School, home of the Rockets, as the Lady Womps of Braintree have an impressive 18-0 lead at the end of one quarter. I'm Al Barisi, with me Jeff Poster, and Braintree's full court trap has been very, very effective here in the opening stanza. Kristen McDonald pulled it off at the final seconds. Wonder if she's going to go back to that as the second quarter begins.
I would. I mean, Needham couldn't do anything with it. Once they finally did manage to break it, if they did, they had about maybe 12 seconds at most to shoot the ball at the other end of the floor. And then by that point, Braintree had already set up their half-court defense. So the Womps just ready to go tonight. They have not missed a beat at all this season.
8 steals in the first quarter alone for the Lady Womps. And another factor you have to consider is that the Lady Rockets expending so much energy breaking the press hasn't really given them an opportunity to put any pressure on Braintree at all.
No.
We haven't seen them apply pressure. They drop back into their 2-3 zone, and they've stayed that the entire quarter.
They tried right at the beginning. They tried a couple of rotations and didn't really work. And we said off camera too that they're lucky the game isn't farther out of reach. Braintree missed a couple of easy shots.
Pass intended down low for Bella Tanetti, goes through her hands, out of bounds. Needham will take over, and Braintree drops back, no full court pressure. Braintree starts the second quarter with Ashley Russell, Mara Russell, Bridget Hurley, Erin Greeley, and Bella Tanetti. Wentworth drives, loses control. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Braintree. I think Needham was actually a little surprised to see no pressure. They gained half court without any effort. And the ball is partially blocked. Erin Greeley picks up the steal. Bounce pass to Bridget Hurley, and she can't control.
Else back-to-back plays here to start this second quarter that Braintree just lost it at their own end out of bounds. So Needham has a chance to cut into it a little bit, but so far no luck.
Ashley Russell tries to get through the screen. I don't know who they're going to call.
Wow.
They're going to call Ashley Russell picks up her first personal, trying to push through the screen of Rachel Chen.
It was a late whistle. We saw Erin Greeley maybe thinking about going to pick it up. I think Greeley thought there was going to be a call, and then there wasn't. Still.
Rizzo looking for some help. Lebwith kicks it back out. Beautiful defense by Braintree. 12 on the shot clock. Lebwith around the horn. Petronio kicks it out. Rizzo. Nothing. Air ball by Rizzo. Braintree will take over, come back the other way.
He was just happy to get a shot off in that possession. That was great defense, especially with Bella Tanetti and Maura Russell rotating and switching on that near corner.
Very, very disciplined and didn't go for any of the fakes. Bella Tanetti had an open shot for 3, dishes to Erin Greeley. Rebound to Sussman, comes back the other way. Or correction, that was Wentworth with the rebound.
Braintree fouls number 24, Isabella Tanetti, her first.
Bella Tanetti picks up her That is going to be 5 team fouls on the Lady Womps. Eddie and Greeley check out.
He replaces Aaron Greeley.
Keela Dixon and Brianna Hurley check in. Bounce. Sussman goes baseline, dishes it out, but Ashley Russell picks it up. 2-on-1 Braintree. Russell
There it is
pulls up
again.
with a 10-footer and nails it.
That's her shot.
4 on the night for Ashley Russell to go along with 2 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. And we have 6:15 remaining in the half. Good defense by Brianna Hurley. He's fronting Tara Petronio. The referee said that she got a fingertip on the ball, so Needham will retain possession. 19 left on the shot clock. Petronio, nice move, goes baseline, but nothing there. Has to kick it out. Petronio again drives, puts it off the glass, picks up the foul. She'll be at the line shooting 2. Foul.
Number 13,
Brianna Hurley picks up her second personal foul.
Kara Petronio at the line, shooting 2.
Kara Petronio will be at the line shooting 2. One thing that opposition thinks, they start getting some of these starters in foul trouble. They have no idea how deep the Braintree bench is. You're not going to get a break when they come back in a ball game.
No, not usually.
The first point of the night for the Lady Rockets with 6:01 remaining in the half.
Well, it's got to feel good to see the ball go in the net. Might shake off.
Well, if you remember, 2
Bad
games
luck.
ago, Braintree held Brookline to single digits
right.
until halfway through the 3rd quarter. And Petronio with 20-2 with under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. We're at Needham High School. Lady Womps continue their march to the DCU Center. Bridget Hurley with a great move to the hoop. Strong move and puts it off the glass for 2. 6 points on the night for Bridget.
Veteran move coming through the white jerseys there, the defense, and finding space.
Lebwith stripped by Ashley Russell. That's her 4th steal of the half. Russell 1-on-3, and she's going to go to the hoop. And good positioning by Maeve Sussman. She draws the charge. Ashley Russell's going to pick up her 2nd personal foul.
Ashley Russell feeling a little aggressive that time.
A 1-on-3 drive. Sussman held her position, did a nice job. Ashley Russell takes a seat on the bench, replaced by Erin Greeley.
Well, Sussman's a senior. She's experienced. She's a smart player.
Now she's going to drive to the basket herself. And Bridget Hurley's going to get called for a slap. Bridget picks up her first personal, but that's 8th team foul, so that'll put the Rockets at the line shooting for the remainder of the half. Sussman's going to be shooting 2. As we said, Needham can afford to give Braintree 3 shots from the free throw line, and they have to make theirs, and they're 1 for 3, or actually 1 for 5 right now, or 2 for 5 rather. Sussman makes the second. 22-3. 5:15 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, Allie Dillon in. Getting some early minutes. Impressed coach enough to earn some extra playing time. You usually see the end of the bench towards the end of the games.
Bridget Hurley, he tries a no-look pass to Molly Reagan. Couldn't quite connect. And on that turnover, Kristen McDonald calls timeout. Stops the clock with 4 ticks over 5 minutes. Braintree with a sizable lead here. We're in the 2nd quarter of Bay State League Girls Basketball competition. You're watching WAP Basketball on Braintree Community Access and Media. Back here at Needham High School, home of the Rockets, I'm Al Barisi. With me, Jeff Poster, and Braintree comes out of the timeout with Keela Dixon, Aaron Greeley, Allie Dillon, Bridget Herlihy, Molly Reagan. Lady Rockets answer with Rizzo, Chen, Petronio, Wentworth, and Mussman. Mussman drives to the lane, picks up another foul. She'll be at the line shooting too. Good offensive move by Maeve Sussman.
Maeve Sussman putting the team on her back right now.
Allie Dillon picks up her first personal foul. Sussman's going to shoot 2 again.
Well, Sussman missed those early minutes. She got in early foul trouble. Now she's back out there and has a chance to get something going.
Sussman 2 for 3 from the charity stripe thus far. No good, long rebound, Bridget Herlihy. Herlihy slows it down. Braintree sets up their offense. Down low to Molly Reagan, nice pass. Reagan off the glass, gets double teamed, gets blocked again, and the third time she picks up the foul. Foul's going to be on Sussman. Oh no, they're going to call it on Chen. So Rachel Chen picks up her first. Molly Reagan with 3 shots at the hoop, and finally will get to do it from the free throw line.
Probably good for Needham that Chen picks up that foul, not Sussman, but Molly Reagan just didn't even have to move her feet. She just kept letting the ball come right back to her hands. Looks like she was just practicing it.
Long rebound, and Sussman grabs the board. Petronio over to Wentworth. Wentworth no good, but Chen with the rebound. Good strong move to the hoop, puts it off the glass, no good.
Strong move, like I said, by Chen. Trying to post up the offensive board, but
Bridget Herlihy going to get called for travel, lots of footing. Aggressive move by Bridget Herlihy, and now she's going to take a break. Allie Dillon and Bridget Herlihy check out. Aaron Greeley and Brianna Herlihy check in the ball game for the Lady Womps. 4:05 remaining in the half. Braintree up by 19. Sussman over to Chen. Sussman having a look for 3, probably not too confident with her outside shot. Good strong drive by Wentworth, and she picks up the foul. Molly Reagan with the block. That's Molly's first personal. That's going to put Needham in the double bonus for the remainder of the half. The final 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
they don't have a field goal yet, but if they can keep getting to the line and stop the clock, and actually hit their free throws, could have a different game.
And Wentworth gets the roll, her first point of the evening. Braintree up 23-5. 3:45 remaining in the first half. Braintree in a bit of an offensive drought here in the second quarter. Brianna Herlihy, good ball movement. Aaron Greeley for 3. Front rim, battle for the rebound. And Braintree comes up with the ball.
Can't miss those rebound opportunities way out there, but great job by Braintree to stick with it.
Good move by Aaron Greeley, but they're going to call it for travel. 1 too many steps.
Back-to-back plays. Braintree trying to be aggressive, going to the rim. I like that, but it's oftentimes that little stutter right before you make your move that get called on that travel.
Chen, top of the key over to Rizzo. Rizzo thought about the 3. As did Sussman. Now Chen, good move, but she's blocked.
Wow.
They're going to call a foul on Brianna Hurley, and there was nothing but ball there.
She can't believe it. Fans can't believe it.
From the referee's perspective, he had to assume she hit the arm, but
I mean, I'll give Chen credit. It was a good post move, trying to find some space and going to her left, but that was a clean block.
Brianna Hurley on the bench. Mara Russell checks in, and Chen makes them both. Unfortunately, even with multiple trips to the free throw line, Needham is not going to be able to catch Braintree here. Ashley Russell way outside. Braintree trying to run a set play. Kicks it out to Mara Russell. Ashley for 2-3, no good. Very quickly, Wentworth with a rebound. A little confidence here shown by the Lady Rockets, and they're playing a little bit more aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. Sussman drives the lane. Good defense by Erin Greeley to alter the shot. Held her position, did not draw the foul.
Forces Sussman in that awkward shot. Trying to just throw it up and get something going.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Rizzo. Braintree will retain possession. Bridget Hurley, he checks back in, replaces Erin Greeley. So now Needham calls timeout. Head coach Amanda Sheehy stops the clock with 2:15 remaining in the half. Braintree up 23-7. It appears that Braintree's gotten a little sloppier since they stopped the full court pressure. That seemed to keep them on edge. Caused a lot of turnovers on the part of Needham, and Braintree capitalized with some transition baskets. As soon as she pulled them back, it seems like they've slowed down a little bit, maybe lost a little bit of focus.
Well, it's that too, and that Needham finally started attacking and drawing those fouls, so Braintree might feel the need to back off a little bit, and they don't want to get too many fouls. Here you are still, Needham's got the double bonus, still 2:19 or 2:15 left to go. Plenty of time to still get more trips to the free throw line, and all of a sudden, keep going there, they hit their free throws, and they're back in the game. But
Brianna Hurley with 3 personal fouls, Keela Dixon and Ashley Russell each with 2. And those are the only Lady Womps close to foul trouble right now. And surprisingly, Kristen McDonald just put Bridget Hurley back in the ball game. Bridget's only got 1 foul, 6 points. Thought she was going to keep the majority of the starters on the bench, but she's bringing them right back in again. So
well, she's got to reassert themselves, I think, and that's what the starting 5 can do for you. But Braintree's just got to go back to playing their game. They skipped away from it a little bit. I don't know if it was out of maybe a slight amount of anxiety of picking up all the fouls, but
starting 5 comes out of the timeout, minus Brianna Hurley, who's on the bench with 3 personals. Mara Russell in the game for Brianna. Pass down low, Keela Dixon off the glass, beautiful pass.
Well, it was Needham that called the timeout, but that was a beautiful play drawn up out of the timeout.
Good body position by Keela Dixon to know where she was under the basket. Easy 2 off the glass.
Ooh,
Mara Russell with a steal, and she slows it down there. Pass down low, beautiful pass to Molly Reagan for an easy 2 off the glass.
There you go, just like that, out of the timeout, Braintree got a quick basket. Now they seem to reassert themselves.
Rizzo drives the lane, scoop shot no good. Keela Dixon with the rebound. She and Molly Reagan both altered the shot with their defense, and Dixon off the glass, no good. The rebound to Sussman.
Now, that's not the kind of shot by Needham that last time out that's going to get you back in a game. You need more high percentage ones than that.
Well, they're driving to the hoop, and I remember they did it to Braintree last year, too. They just drive and hope for the foul.
Yep. That's one way to attack the Womps.
Rizzo for 3, no good. Rebound, Molly Reagan. Under a minute. Keela Dixon for 3, in and out, no good. Scrum on the floor. Maeve Sussman called timeout while she had possession, knew she was going to get tied up. So Needham stops the clock with 39 seconds left. Braintree with an even 20-point lead, 27-7. And just like that, Braintree with 6 unanswered points coming out of a timeout. And whatever Kristen McDonald said to the team, it worked.
Yeah, and any little run you get like Needham had, as soon as your team that you're trailing against that's had that big lead comes out and just scores a couple, it kind of deflates you a little bit. You think you're starting to make a run, and then all of a sudden Braintree just comes out and answers, and they did a good job settling down.
And that's without the full court pressure.
That's right.
They just played more aggressive style of defense and a little bit crisper on offense. The passes were there, body position was good, and Braintree making the first shot, not waiting for offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Well, that too, plus they're rotating the ball a little bit more and waiting for the good shot. There were a couple times we saw those drives to the basket, and the aggressiveness is good, but trying to win it by yourself, not always going to work.
Krista McDonald sends out Bridget Herlihy, Molly Reagan, Mara Russell, Erin Greeley, and Bella Tonetti. Needham answers with Cara Petronio, Kathleen Rizzo, Maeve Sussman, Megan Wentworth, and Rachel Chen. Obviously the bench of Needham not as deep as Braintree's. Oh, they're going to call Molly. Mara Russell with a reach in, and Mara's expression says it all. She had nothing but leather.
Yeah, Needham's getting the calls they need. Braintree might have to win this game in spite of the refs.
Kathleen Rizzo at the line. Braintree has put Needham in the double bonus, so she'll be shooting 2 with 35 seconds left. Kathleen Rizzo picks up her first point of the evening. Sussman takes a break, and Allison Lebwith back in the ball game. Rizzo makes them both. So Needham does not have a field goal in the first half. All 9 of their points have come from the free throw line. Bridget Herlihy's pass intended for Erin Greeley sails over her head, out of bounds. 26 seconds left. Shot clock is off.
For the Rams, number 24 is about tonight coming back on to replace Ashley Russell.
Yeah, a little too strong from Bridget. Trying to rotate the ball, though.
Wentworth was blocked. Shot by Chen. Nice offensive rebound by Kathleen Rizzo on the putback. That is the first field goal for Needham with 6 seconds left. And now Wentworth with a steal. Ball goes out of bounds off of Braintree. She's got 0.6 seconds left.
Bridget Herlihy lost that out of frustration. She needs to calm down. She knows she turned the ball over last time, and then she tried to go aggressive back the other way.
And that's your half. So with less than 10 seconds to go in the half, Needham scores their first field goal of the ball game. Goes into double figures as that half comes to a close, but Braintree with a 16-point lead as the teams head into the locker room. And I think the frustration is more on Braintree's side, even though they have a big lead, than it is on Needham. Needham staying aggressive, staying a little bit more disciplined. It'd be interesting to see what adjustments Krista McDonald makes in the locker room.
Well, Needham clearly a well-coached team by Amanda Sheehy. They're not beating themselves up. Like, I think a lot of teams give up against Braintree because they get so far down. And they might be down 16, like you said, but they definitely stole some momentum there at the end of the first half.
Teams headed into the locker room to make their adjustments. Braintree leading 27-11. We'll be back for second half action. You're watching Braintree High School basketball on BCAM.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
Welcome back to Needham High School, home of the Rockets, as the Lady Womps with a commanding 27-11 lead here at halftime. I'm Alberisi. Sitting next to me, Jeff Poster. And Jeff, it's been an impressive first half for the Lady Womps, although halfway through the second quarter, it got a little bit sloppy, and Kristen McDonald called a timeout, and all of a sudden things went back on track.
Usually you don't see Braintree playing down to their competition. They're usually mentally stronger than that. And I'm not saying that Needham you'd be playing down to them. Needham's clearly a talented club. They're just, they're a step below Braintree, as are most schools. But Braintree got sloppy. They got frustrated. They got into foul trouble, and it showed. Needham took advantage of it as best they could, getting to the free throw line, and at least crawled back into this a little bit. But still, Braintree should be happy with a 16-point lead.
Braintree with its most balanced offensive performance. Leading scorer of the ball game is Bridget Herlihy in the first half with 6 points, followed by Molly Reagan and Ashley Russell with 4 apiece. Keela Dixon has 5. Brianna Herlihy has 3. Leading scorer for the Needham Rockets, Kathleen Rizzo. She has 4 points, 2 of which the only field goal for Needham in the first half, and that was less than 10 seconds to go in the half. The majority of their points, 9 of their 11 points, have come from the free throw line. That's the only offense they've been able to muster here in the first half. Foul trouble, Braintree, Brianna Herlihy has 3. Ashley Russell has 2. Keela Dixon has 2. On the Needham side, Maeve Sussman with 2. The only one even remotely close to foul trouble.
Yeah, it showed. I was just thinking, as Maeve Sussman, she went out when she got those 2 fouls. She came back in. That's when Needham made that run.
Needham starts with Kathleen Rizzo, Rachel Chen, Maeve Sussman, Megan Wentworth, Cara Petronio. Braintree with their starters, Brianna and Bridget Herlihy, Keela Dixon, Ashley Russell, and Molly Reagan. Second half underway, and the Rockets control the ball. Wentworth for 3, well short, and Braintree's going to take over on that air ball.
She's a little embarrassed by that, kind of laughing as she went down the court and hiding her face. But Braintree, they'll take that possession to start off defensively.
A nice pass to Molly Reagan around the hoop and in.
Yeah, great find by Ashley Russell. Down low, in center, Molly.
Braintree allows Needham to break the full court trap, but then Bridget Herlihy with a kickball. It was a good move, very athletic,
smart
just
move.
illegal.
Smart move. It breaks up that chance. She was faced on a 2-on-1 on the other side of it, so make them inbound it.
They just get it in. Petronio goes baseline. Nice move to Chen. Chen with an easy 6-footer. Rachel Chen with her first field goal of the night.
That's the best offensive set we've seen from Needham tonight. Petronio with the baseline drive, drew Braintree over, and Chen with the easy bucket.
Brianna Herlihy. Pass was intended to go to Keela Dixon, and it got tipped, but Molly Reagan picked up a loose ball.
Well,
picked up her 4th point.
We talked about how Needham, at least height-wise, matches up well with Braintree, better than we've seen most teams this year. But Molly Reagan just has such a more dominant post presence, despite being about the same height as Rachel Chen, her defender. That was a brilliant move by her.
Kathleen Rizzo facing a 1-on-3, wisely pulls it back, gives to Petronio. Good baseline move by Petronio, doesn't get the roll though. And Molly Reagan with the rebound gets fouled by Chen, and again, another frustration foul.
Yeah, Chen just trying to keep it alive over the top of Molly Reagan.
Number 13, Rachel Chen, her second personal, first team foul.
That is Rachel Chen's second personal foul, first team foul for the Rockets here in the second half.
Issue with the clock, maybe?
Bridget Hurley trying to fire a bullet down low to her sister Brianna. A little bit too strong, and Needham will take over on the turnover. 6:25 remaining in the third quarter.
I think Bridget's coming off to cool down a little bit. She got a little frustrated at the end of that first half, and you see it on her face. She's not happy with the way she's played.
Mara Russell checks in for Bridget Hurley. Braintree back to the trap. Needham gains half court, but not much advantage there as Rizzo's going to get trapped in the corner. Finds Wentworth, kicks it back out to Rizzo.
Good rotation.
Chen over the back of Ashley Russell. Russell with a nice rebound. Mara Russell for three, no good. Rachel Chen with the rebound. Braintree doing a nice job of beating Needham back. They position themselves defensively and don't really give Needham the opportunity to get too many transition baskets.
It's just another example of how good Braintree is, because they're a very good offensive rebounding team. Good job by Molly.
Molly Reagan giving up height and weight to Kathleen Rizzo and picks up the charge. Great defensive move, holding her position, and Molly knows she made a good play. She gets a rush out of her bench mates.
Yeah, Braintree's so good. Usually you see a team can be really good as an offensive rebounding team going for second chances, or they get back defensively. Braintree's able to do both.
Ashley Russell for three, no good. Long rebound. Ashley gets her own rebound, tips it to Keela Dixon. Over to Molly Reagan, finds Dixon underneath. We're going to call it travel.
How about the grab on the arm first?
I think Chen might have gotten away with one underneath. Braintree's not winning any fans with the refs.
Keela Dixon comes up with a steal and a ball fake. Beautiful play by Keela Dixon.
Rewarded herself after she got called for the travel. Takes matters in her own hands.
Wentworth for three, and she nails it. Megan Wentworth with only the third field goal for Needham in the ball game. The first three that they've been able to convert. 33-16 with 4:40 remaining in the third quarter. Mara Russell with a nice pass down low to Ashley. Brianna Hurley.
Wow.
And the ball is blocked by Rizzo.
Out of bounds, Braintree ball. For the Wumps, number 11.
Needham creating their own problems right there. You got nearly gave up a wide open shot to Brianna Hurley. I was just gonna say, you gotta keep a body down low there, get the block, and then they immediately turn it over. Good break for Braintree.
Bridget Hurley, he checks in the ball game, replaces Molly Reagan. And Keela Dixon launches a three from outside the gymnasium and nails it.
There's a deep three, but no problem. She's got
Second
the range.
three on the night for Keela. She's got 10 points. Good idea by Wentworth, tried to find Rachel Chen down low, just couldn't connect on the pass. One tick, over 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Braintree up by 20, 36-16, as Erin Greeley sets to check in for the Lady Wumps. Bounce pass down low to Brianna Hurley. She kicks it out to Ashley. Good ball movement. Keela Dixon steps behind the three-point line again. No good. Rizzo with the rebound. But once again, Braintree beats Needham down the floor, and so Needham, no chance at a transition basket or getting the numbers. Braintree has the numbers every time.
Needham hasn't made a single substitution yet this third quarter. They're going to be getting tired.
Real bound Brianna Hurley.
Nice pass.
Rizzo nearly came out with a steal, but Braintree quickly retains possession. Mara Russell, good look for three, no good. Bridget Hurley with a rebound. Easy two off the glass. I should say not off the glass. Easy two over the front rim.
I think Bridget thought someone was going to come over and cover her, and no one did, so she just put up the easy shot. She looked like she was going to pass it back out and reset.
Beautiful move by Wentworth. Scoop shot, no good though. She was intimidated by the Braintree defense, and Bridget Hurley comes back with a rebound. Lead pass to Brianna, good crossover dribble, scoop shot, no good. Rachel Chen had good position. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Bridget Herlihy. Bridget picks up her second personal. That is first team foul for Braintree here in the second half. Keela Dixon, Mara Russell get a break. Erin Greeley, Bella Tanetti checking the ball game for the Womps. Good spin move by Rizzo, but great defense by Tanetti. And they're going to call Rizzo with a reach-in.
She ran right into Molly Reagan.
How often do you see that? A player misses a shot and then commits a foul on the rebound because they're frustrated.
Frustrated and just trying to do whatever they can to just at least hang in the game.
Well, Needham is a very, very good team, and as you said, a very well-coached team, and I don't think they're used to being dominated like they're being dominated today. Molly Reagan, nice pass down low to Brianna, or to Bridget Herlihy. Goes underneath and a scoop shot back on top. Great move by Bridget Herlihy.
Yeah, some creativity from the senior.
Bridget in double figures with 10 points tonight. Good crossover dribble by Wentworth, but pass is blocked. She retains possession. 19 on the shot clock. Ball knocked out of bounds by Tanetti.
For the Woms, number 3, Jenna Roach.
Jenna Roach checks in for the first time tonight, replaces Ashley Russell.
Well, if Kristen McDonald gets some of her deep bench in there tonight, as we see Roach, the freshman, come in. Foul.
Going to call Roach with a quick foul there. This official's got a quick leash on that whistle. He blows it pretty quickly. Jenna's first personal foul, third team foul for the Lady Wolves.
Starting to say, this would be a really good test for their bench because they've got a good lead, and Needham will be a quality team. You see how you can hang with a quality team.
Rizzo with a scoop shot, and Tanetti draws the foul. Actually, the foul on Jenna Roach was the second. This will be the third.
Braintree fouls on 0-0. That's Braintree's third team foul. Captain Rizzo at the line.
Erin Greeley will pick up the foul. That'll be the third team foul. That's Erin's first personal. Rizzo at the line shooting 2. Makes the first. Kathleen Rizzo, perfect from the free throw line tonight. 4 for 4. 6 points total.
A couple of quick fouls and a couple of good-looking free throws. See if Needham maybe goes back to attacking the basket that they did in the first half.
Nice pass down low to Reagan. Reagan tries to scoop it, no good. Jenna Roach comes out of nowhere. Smallest person on the floor gets the offensive board in the putback.
Looks like she's been watching Ashley play a lot. That's the type of move that she would make, coming in from the back.
Sussman for 3, nails it. Fadeaway 3 from Maeve Sussman.
That's a talented move. She faked out her defender, dribbled one, took a step back, and created some space for herself. Oh, can't do that.
Tanetti knew it. She left her feet.
For the Woms, number 13, Brianna
And now Brianna Herlihy checks in the ball game, replaces sister Bridget. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Braintree up 42-21. Sussman with a nice drive and a 4-foot floater. 5 points here in the second half. She's got 7 on the night. Maeve Sussman, senior co-captain, doing a nice job trying to get Needham to claw back into this game. Erin Greeley for 3, no good. Rizzo with the rebound. Comes out of traffic.
Nice job, Wentworth, to keep the ball alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Maeve Sussman, see if we go back to her again. She's definitely feeling confident. She should.
6-second differential on the shot clock. 18 to go in the game, 12 on the shot clock. Sussman with a stutter step, launches a 12-footer no good. Rebound, Brianna Hurley. Lead pass intended for Aaron Greeley, just a little bit too strong. And Needham will have 7 seconds before the third quarter comes to a close. Sussman, guarded by Jenna Roach. Looks at the three, drives the lane, good stutter step. Blocked by Brianna Hurley as the quarter comes to the close.
Not great awareness there of the clock by Sussman, even with her coach counting down there at the final seconds. Thought she was going to take a three.
3 quarters in the books, and Braintree up 42-23. Final 8 minutes set to come. Stay with us. We'll be back for the fourth quarter action here at Needham High School. The Lady Womps 42, Lady Rockets 23. You're watching Braintree High School basketball on BCAM.
Lazy bones, loping through the day. You always seem to find the easy way, moving like you roll this way. Never heard a word I say.
All over America, entire families are backsliding. We're no longer just sedentary, we're stationary, and that's bad news for your bones. At any age, bones need weight-bearing activity to grow strong and stay strong. So go outside, take the steps, play with the dog. Just get up, get out, get moving.
Never keep your bones that way. Never heard a word I say.
A public service message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Welcome back to Needham High School. We're here for the final 8 minutes of Bay State League girls basketball. The Lady Womps lead the Lady Rockets of Needham 42-23. Braintree's going to start the fourth quarter with Keela Dixon, Erin Greeley, Molly Reagan, Mackenzie Moore, and Brianna Hurley. Needham with their starters, Kathleen Rizzo, Rachel Chen, Maeve Sussman, Megan Wentworth, and Cara Petronio. Dish down low to Keela Dixon over to Erin Greeley. Greeley pulls up with an 8-footer off the glass and nails it. Erin Greeley's first 2 points of the ball game.
Good patience by Braintree as Needham crowded the paint. Just not going to try and let them get anything underneath. And Greeley with the smart move to drive and take the shot, not force those blue jerseys to collapse down on her.
Chen way outside, top of the key, gives to Rizzo. Rizzo, Braintree collapses. Rizzo forced to dish out. Wentworth with the 3, no good. Chen battles for the rebound. Loose ball picked up by Petronio. Petronio goes baseline, has to kick it out. Wentworth drives, looking for some help, finds it in Sussman. Sussman 4 feet beyond the arc and can't get it. Molly Reagan with the rebound, quick outlet pass. Mackenzie Moore for 3, ooh, in and out.
Wow.
Brianna Hurley with the rebound and the putback off the glass. Very tough move by Brianna Hurley. Her first 2 points here in the second half. She's got 5 on the night.
That was great offensive rebounding, positioning, using her length and her arms, just putting it back up and in.
Brianna with 7 rebounds in the ball game thus far. Petronio, 12-footer, and she has nothing but net for Cara Petronio. Her first field goal of the night. So Needham coming on strong here in the second half, but the lead was just too great.
Well, they're starting 5 too. They haven't gone into their bench at all.
Molly Reagan just inside the 3-point line. Petronio with the rebound.
Shot clock never started.
Shot clock is being reset to 23 seconds. For the Womps, number 11, Bridget Hurley, number 10, Ashley Russell.
Now Bridget Hurley and Ashley Russell check into the ball game, replace Molly Reagan and Brianna Hurley. Nothing like a momentum stopper to have to adjust the clock.
Yep.
Megan Wentworth, junior co-captain, controls for the Lady Rockets. Rizzo looking for some help. Chen and Bridget Hurley battling down on the low
I was
post.
just thinking that's a fun battle to watch.
Chen.
Oh.
got away with a travel and couldn't convert the shot. Bridget Hurley, great outlet pass. Braintree slows it down now. 5.5 to go in the ball game. Braintree up by 21. Ashley Russell tried to dish it to Mackenzie Moore.
Actually, looked like very politely trying to ask the referee what happened.
Yeah, you sure about that? I could have sworn a Needham Rocket tipped it out of bounds, but apparently not.
She knows she doesn't make mistakes like that, so I think Needham got a gift right there.
Sussman lowers his shoulder and drives. Looked more like a fullback than a basketball player on that one. Bounce pass to Chen, and Chen immediately tied it. They're going to call a foul on Braintree for a reach-in. Erin Greeley picks up her second personal foul.
Erin Greeley. That's Braintree's 4th team foul.
Needham takes it out of bounds underneath the hoop. Braintree with 14 fouls rather. Rizzo for 3, no good. And Petronio with the rebound, immediately tied up.
Braintree got possession.
Possession arrow is in favor of the Needham Rockets, so they will take over underneath the ball. Rizzo controls, top of the key over to Sussman. Sussman with a behind-the-back dribble and a scoop. Great move by Maeve Sussman.
Maeve Sussman, some talent out there. Not afraid to go at Braintree.
Double figures, 11 points for Sussman. And Braintree's starting to get a little sloppy here with less than 5 minutes to go. Errant pass, Bridget Hurley, he tried to save it. Shovel it over to Keela Dixon, out of bounds, and now Needham's going to call timeout. So with 4:39 remaining in the ball game, Braintree up by 19 points. We're going to take a break here. You're watching Braintree High School basketball on Braintree Community Access and Media.
It was not. It was like.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Needham High School. The Lady Rockets hosting the Lady Womps of Braintree. Braintree with a commanding 46-27 lead with 4:39 remaining to go in the ball game. Braintree comes out of the timeout with Keela Dixon, Erin Greeley, Bridget Hurley, Mackenzie Moore, and Ashley Russell. The Needham Rockets with their starting 5 have been in the vast majority of the ball game. Kathleen Rizzo, Rachel Chen, Maeve Sussman, Megan Wentworth, and Cara Petronio. Mackenzie Moore tipped the ball, but it was picked up by Rachel Chen. And they're going to call Petronio with a charge. That is Cara Petronio's second personal foul, third team foul for the Lady Rockets.
Fourth team foul.
Frustrating night for Needham. And that possession, too, kind of exemplified it. You got a second chance, and then immediately an offensive foul. Takes away your momentum out of a timeout, too.
PA announcer said it was the fourth team foul for Needham. Our books say it's third, but we'll keep you informed. This is going to be a backcourt violation for Braintree, and so Needham will take over. 4:06 remaining in the ball game. Sussman, 4-3, top of the key, front rim, no good. Ashley Russell battling with Kathleen Rizzo, both going to the bleachers. Both get up unharmed. That's been the way the game's gone the entire night. It's been a very, very aggressive, very physical game, both sides, but very clean. Under 4 minutes now. Ashley Russell thought about the three and then thought twice. Nice pass down low to Molly Reagan off the glass. Beautiful passing.
Molly's been automatic from there tonight. If they can get it to her down low, no one can stop her.
Molly Reagan now also in double figures.
Out of bounds stays Needham ball.
Reagan, Dixon, and Bridget Hurley all in double figures for Braintree here in the ball game. Sussman, long lead pass, intercepted by Ashley Russell. And then a frustration foul on the part of Kathleen Rizzo.
And she tried to get away, and Ashley was smart and just kind of took the contact and drew that foul.
That is Kathleen Rizzo's third personal foul. Ashley Russell checks out. Allie Dillon checks in the ball game for the Lady Womps with 3:14 remaining in the ball game. Kick ball by Kathleen Rizzo. Braintree with a fresh 30-second shot clock. 3:04 remaining in the ball game. Sheila Dixon wide open for three, top of the key, front rim no good, but Mara Russell with the rebound.
Good ball movement here by Braintree.
Molly Reagan for a 10-footer from the right baseline, no good. Petronio with the rebound. Kathleen Rizzo for three, but Chen with the rebound. Good position by Chen, kicks it out to Wentworth.
We've seen that a couple of times from Chen tonight, getting some good position underneath. Altered that one too.
Rizzo with the rebound. Rizzo again for three, front rim. Good body position by Allie Dillon. Blocked out the shooter very, very nicely. We're under 2 minutes here at Needham High School. Molly Reagan, good baseline move. A little too far under the basket, didn't really have an angle. 2-on-1 for Needham. Pass to Sussman, and she gets hammered. Sussman gets hit by Maddie Fay, who's entered the ball game.
A hard hit. You could hear that one 2 miles away. Skin slap. Good foul, though. You're going to make Sussman earn it.
We have Sussman at the line shooting two.
Sussman at the line shooting two.
Maeve makes the first. Kenzie Moore and Jen Rhodes checking the ball game for Braintree, and now Needham putting in some of their substitutions. Juliana Gaines, Michaela Hunt check in.
Sussman's about to come out too.
And Maeve Sussman makes them both. She's got 11 points on the night.
Well, all things considered, a pretty well-played night for the Needham starting five.
Danielle Rubin, Julianne Waters, and Annie Rotten in the ball game for Needham. So with a minute and a half to go, or just over a minute and a half, Amanda Sheehy has emptied the bench, giving her starters a break. Pass down low to Hunt, and she gets fouled. A good low post move, driving through the lane.
Braintree fouls number 32, Mackenzie Moore.
Mackenzie Moore picks up her first personal foul. That's the sixth team foul.
Michaela Hunt at the line shooting
Michaela Hunt Jr. will be shooting two from the charity stripe. The Kayla makes the first. And the junior is 2 for 2 on the night. Actually, Needham's been very, very effective from the free throw line. Unfortunately, you got to do better shooting field goals, but 48-31 with 1:15 to go. Ellie Dillon for 3, and she nails it.
Big shot there for the sophomore, showing some confidence from beyond the arc.
Well, this is going to be the core of the team next year once this senior class graduates. Julianne Waters no good, and now the rebound comes all the way out. Juliana Gaines back to Waters. Waters another 3. Gaines with another rebound. The putback no good. Gaines doing a nice job on the offensive glass for Needham. And she gets a round of applause from the Needham bench as well as the Needham fans. So Needham refusing to give up here. Still fighting hard. Pass intercepted by Tanetti. We're under a minute. Tanetti tries to drive, splits the defense and scoops it up. Nice individual move by Bella Tanetti.
Yeah, finding a way through the defense, finding that seam, little scoop finger roll shot. Pretty move.
20 seconds left here in the ball game. Hunt down low for Gaines. And the ball is stolen by Tanetti.
He ripped it away.
And that's it. Braintree's just going to let the clock wind down. And Braintree with another victory improves their record to 8-0, 6-0 in the Bay State League. Unfortunately, Needham drops a heartbreaker, 53-31, but I got to tell you, this was an impressive Needham Rockets basketball team.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying, Braintree's clearly a class ahead of everyone else around them. You know, coming in, Axe Prep's the premier high school site, and has them 23rd in the country. And Needham, though, an impressive team here in the state. Definitely did all they could. Unfortunately, Braintree's so talented and so deep, Needham had to roll out their same 5 starters there pretty much the entire second half. And probably got a little tired, but put up a fight and showed some nice moves.
Maeve Sussman with 11 points led the Needham Rockets. Braintree had 3 players in double figures. Bridget Herlihy, Keela Dixon, and Molly Reagan each had 10 apiece. Ashley Russell had 4, Brianna Herlihy had 5, Mara Russell had 5 off the bench. So a very, very balanced attack for Braintree. And again, you got to give credit, as much as the fact that they lost by 22 points. This was an impressive Needham Rocket team.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be right in there. They're definitely going to make the playoffs. And Braintree might see them again in the playoffs somewhere along the line. Braintree obviously hoping to get all the way to the DCU Center, but this is a pretty impressive Needham Rocket team.
Yeah, and I was thinking too, be curious to see them again, because Needham played much better, especially in that second half. They made some adjustments. They finally got on the board at the end of the first. It was the second quarter they started getting all those free throws. So as the game went on, they progressively started to adjust against Braintree and got better. You see them again, they might be ready to go from the beginning of the game.
Braintree back in action this Thursday evening. Again, it's a Thursday game, 6:30, where they'll host Weymouth at Braintree High School. But Braintree improves to 8-0, 6-0 in the Bay State Conference. Needham drops to 5-3, 4-3 in the Bay State Conference. And again, Braintree looking to get a lot of experience for their bench players, their reserves, which they did tonight, not as much as they usually do. Typically, everybody gets a chance to play. Kristen McDonald did not empty the bench tonight. Kind of had to stay with the core group of 8 or 9 players. A lot of that is going to be the core of the team next year when this group of 5 seniors graduates. And we'll see how good a coach Kristen McDonald really is.
Should be fun.
From Needham High School, on behalf of John Arfanos, our camera person, Jeff Poster, I'm Al Barisi. Your final score, the Lady Womps 53, the Lady Rockets of Needham 31. We'll see you next time.